Hey, what is up YouTube? It is me, MightyMapper123, and today we're playing the new Men of War Assault Squad 2, The Cold War. This is not a mod, this is a brand new game. If anything, it is practically call to arms with new vehicles, new trucks, and new soldiers. So be sure to go and check it out. Link will be in the description. I wanted to thank Baron Von Games for sending me this copy of the game. This was a nice little gift from him. I'll also leave a link to his channel. Not that he needs it because he's got 1.2 million subscribers, but yes, I'll leave that link in the description as well. So anyway, right here we have the American Army. This is everything that is in this game so far. So this is like the first release, so I'm pretty sure that Digital Mindsoft are going to be updating it very soon maybe, and adding more stuff, as there's not a lot in it at the moment, but some of the stuff in it is pretty cool. So right here we have the pattern. We've got another version of the pattern. I think this one has more armor. I placed down every truck and we've built this little defensive position right here for the American Army. So the Americans are made up of 3 different kinds of units. I'll show you them over here. Look, we have got the US Army. Oh god, the camera's so fast. And the US Army is all of these units that you see at the front right here. Look, you've got a tankman, a soldier, a sniper. We have a standard rifleman using the M1 Grand. We have a medic, a bar rifle, an M16 squad leader, and a flamethrower. So that's the infantry, which is the US Army. We have some airborne soldiers right here as well. Look pretty cool. I mean, I've seen better skins from mods and stuff like that, but like I say, everything is adaptable in Men of War, and I'm pretty sure the modding community is going to be adding a lot of cool stuff very soon. So this is the airborne soldiers. As you can see, everything is pretty balanced at the moment. Every unit is matched by an opposing unit. There is only 2 factions in this mod currently, which is the Russians and the Americans, and we're going to be getting to the Russians in just a moment before we start this awesome little battle simulation. So right here we have, I think this is the 1st Air Cavalry. You can tell by their little emblem on their shoulder. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But we have the cool new addition of the M60. And if you was to ask me, I would say that these uniforms right here, I don't know, they kind of resemble maybe the Korean War back in the 1950s and going into the early 1960s with these guys over here. So like I say, this is all the tanks, these are all the vehicles. We've got a few light tanks from World War II as well. And yeah, it's just a pretty cool game. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel a lot like Call to Arms, and it doesn't feel like its own game. If anything, I feel like these units could have just been added to Call to Arms instead of Digital Mindsoft maybe charging I don't know, was it like $20 something for a brand new game? Because I feel like mods can do a lot better than releasing a brand new game, to be honest. I just feel like it was unnecessary, but still cool nevertheless. Definitely recommend it if you're into these sort of games, and all links will be provided in the description. As I'm not hating on Digital Mindsoft, I think they make some really cool games. The Gem 2 engine is spectacular, if I said that right, spectacular. You know, and I'm just can't wait to see what they have to bring in the future. Hopefully not more games like this, and maybe something of a different genre, or maybe, I'll tell you what, medieval. There you go, a medieval Digital Mindsoft game. Imagine that with an editor like this. It'd be epic. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to go over to the Russian side. I'm going to showcase some of these units before we press the start battle, as this is a showcase video as well. So right here we have the Russian army, and this is everything you can see of the Russians. We've got a nice artillery piece right here. What's it called? It's the BM-21 Grad. We've got all of the units. Not too sure what the units are really. I mean, you can really tell the other units apart on the American side, but when it comes to the Russians, they just I don't know, is it racist to say they all look alike? I know they don't, but in this game, look, I can't tell their uniforms apart. Maybe it's because I'm British and from the western side of the world, but yeah, over here they look pretty cool. Again, I wouldn't say they're the best skins I've ever seen, but still, we get access to Cold War weapons and vehicles, dudes, which is pretty damn epic. We've got a nice what is that thing there? I have to keep doing this for the names. A light tank PT-76. We've got a few BTRs. We have the T-55. I think we have a variant of the T. What's that? That's the T-10. And like I say, just a huge variety of tanks. Well, I won't say huge, but a good, fair variety of tanks. And that's about it, really. So we're going to press the start button anyway, and we're going to watch the USSR cross the border into, is it Western Germany? Northeast? Yes, it's Western. I had to check it over in my head. But this is going to be cool. This is the start of the Cold War. It's going to be a little bit laggy at first, but we're going to see a huge, huge battle between the Russians, the Soviet Union, and the Americans. Tell me in the comments, what year do you think this should be? Should this be in like the 1950s, around when the Cold War started? I mean, it could even be way into the late 40s. We could say like the second World War II finished was the second the Cold War began, which it practically did. I mean, you had NATO sign a pact, and then you had the Warsaw Pact, which was the two opposing forces, East versus West. And it was all over what to do with Germany after the war. I mean, Russia was like, half of this is mine, I deserve half, and it became communist. And then the other half was like, nope, you know, we don't like communism, we're keeping it Western. So yes, that's when they built the giant demilitarized zone. What was it called? The Iron Curtain. That was it. I'm pretty sure there is an Iron Curtain map as well for this. What I will try and do is, I will try and upload this battle at some point, if it's not in the description already. I will upload it to my Patreon or the Discord. All links to them will be in the description as well. If you want to play this exact battle, like I say, it is going to be a bit juddery, a bit laggy at first, but I've tested it a dozen times, and the battle does tend to get a little bit less laggier. So here they come, the mighty Soviet Union. So zoom out. Let's go to the US position and just make sure everyone's ready for this huge assault. I think, where are we? We're getting lost. This map's so big. I did not make this map, by the way. I just wanted to clarify, this is a map which comes with the game. And God, this judder is terrible, but like I say, it does die down in a moment. So we're just going to pretend the lag's slow motion, just like I say in every other Men of War video. So we've got some cool tanks here. We've got the M24 Chaffee, and a good amount of infantry. This is just standard US Army, and they cannot wait for some action. I mean, the Cold War was a war that wasn't actually fought. It was fought over a series of proxy wars. You had the North and South Korean War, where I think the North crossed over into South Korea. America pushed them back, then China got involved, and then they just drawn up the demilitarized zone yet again. So then you had the Vietnam War, you had the Hungarian Revolution. These were all proxy wars of the Cold War. But this is the worst case scenario. This is what if the United States of America and Russia came to blows. I mean, it's called MAD, Mutually Assured Destruction. I think we can hear them in the distance now. Here they come. Right, lock and load, boys. We got this. And this isn't my computer, by the way. This is definitely an engine problem. It's because there's so many men being processed at the same time. Okay, you can see that the Russians are emitting their vehicle in the back right there. These guys with the M1 Grands are ready for them. Well, we've got a BM-21. Oh, shoot! Taking some artillery fire right there. That was epic. Okay, let's get our dudes over here into some positions. You guys, come on. Get into the trenches. Yeah, that'll do. Right there. Same with you guys. Go on. Over there. Go, go, go. Everyone's rushing. And that's better right there. More missile shooting as well from the... oh, God. The BTRs. Come on, use your flamethrower. You got this. You got this, boy. Come on, you don't need me to control you, surely. He's shooting over it. That's it. Don't shoot. Let him burn. We got this. Oh, crap. No, don't shoot your own men. Oh, I'll let go of the button then. Okay, so clearly we cannot boil them alive inside the tank. It'd be like one of those, do you remember those Greek bulls? Where they used to put a man inside and then set a fire underneath it. They made like copper or something. That tank is right there, Mr. Sherman. Get him. You got this. Let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to win, and should we turn this into a little series of its own? A tiny little mini-series with a little story about... Oh, God, did you see that missile? It literally went in between them. That was so lucky. That could have killed everybody in that trench right there. Another cool addition is we do have helicopters as well. We have some in reserve over here. We're going to put some soldiers into it. Maybe if we get overrun. But for now, we're just going to keep the defenses as they are. Then again, we are losing a lot of tanks. And a lot of casualties as well. 50 caliber just took out one of our men right there. If we have a good look at the map, look, you can see that the main force of the mechanized infantry has arrived with the tanks, but also coming from the distance, look, we do have a huge battalion of USSR soldiers right here. Look, they're not really bothered about the fighting that's going on. They're extremely confident. They're mighty confident that they're going to win this battle. There's loads of them. Look, there's just like platoon after platoon after platoon, and they will arrive eventually. So the Americans have definitely got their work cut out. But yeah, tell me what you guys think of this game in the comments. Is it worth buying on your end, or would you just stick with Call to Arms? They two do feel very similar. I am hoping that maybe the updates will differentiate them. I think the only difference really is, look, is when you press E in Call to Arms, you do go into first person mode, so they've removed that and they've added a third person mode, which does feel a lot better in my opinion if you are a OG like me with Men of Warsaw Squad 2. They've added tracer rounds as well. What are you doing? Pull them out of them trenches. Go, go, go. Retreat. They're not going to make it, are they? I've just sent them to their death. Oh, he's doing it. Maybe not. Okay. We tried. Okay, I think the Russian infantry is nearly here now. Oh, they've made like a roadblock over here, look. Is that the same? Yeah, that is the Russian infantry, isn't it? Let's just check the map. No, it's not. That's the checkpoint that they've set up just at the back. So that's pretty cool. Pretty realistic. What are those tanks doing? They're all blocking up the way down there. Right, okay, let's bring some of these tanks forward. So with you, we're going to deploy one of the patterns there. And we're just going to deploy this pattern about there. So we can just see over the hill. Nothing too suicidal. There we go. That's better. Oh, another thing I wanted to ask you guys as well was we do have helicopter mechanics and obviously a brand new system. So it is possible to move the Army Men of War mod to this version of Men of Warsaw Squad 2 if you guys wanted to. I mean, there's no point in doing it yet because we've just worked so hard on a new mod, but maybe in the future. So let me know in the comments what you think. But yeah, these guys have got it in the bag. Look, their reserve lines are pretty untainted, if that's the word. But like I say, we have got the infantry to engage with. Yeah, it's quite a nice looking map. I like how you've got like the good draw distance, and you can see all of the buildings in the background. But this is pretty much every unit in the game. Like I say, there is a couple of Russian helicopters that I would showcase, but they work practically. Oh god, another BM-21. Is he going to shoot? Like I say, the Russian helicopters do get to be a bit like the American helicopters anyway, so they work very similar. Everything is really balanced for obviously the multiplayer reasons. That is a cool artillery piece right there. Let's see if we can get a few shots off with this thing. See if we can take out their artillery. This is artillery versus artillery. Okay. Let's try a shot. Oh, nearly. Not quite. We'll leave the AI to do it now. Okay, you guys in the center. We need you guys back in these front trenches. In fact, can we put them there? No? No, we can't actually put them up there. Never mind. What we'll do is we'll try and put... Let's put them here. They're on free roam anyway, so they should do their own thing, I hope. But considering there was like a whole friggin' army of Russians coming at them, they're doing really well. It wouldn't just be Russians, it'll also be like East Germany as well. I'm pretty sure they might add some new units of East Germany in the future. I hope they do. And maybe some other armies of NATO as well, like the British, the French. It'd be nice to see all NATO factions included in this new version of Men of Warsaw Squad 2. But like I say, sometimes I do feel like Men of Warsaw Squad 2 and Call to Arms are kind of like... Men of Warsaw Squad 2 did a lot better in sales, in my opinion. So I think that's probably why they... I don't know. I don't want to like... I'm going to allegedly say this because this is my opinion. And it's that maybe this was just a quick way to make a quick buck, in my opinion. because I cannot see any difference from Call to Arms on this. And apart from the new skins and the new tanks and vehicles, that's about it. But like I say, they could have just been added to Call to Arms. They didn't need to make a brand new game and charge everybody $20 to $30 for it. But like I say, that's my opinion. I mean, maybe a lot of people would disagree with that, but maybe a lot of people will agree as well, do you know? But I do love Digital Mindsoft for the games that they make. These games are absolutely insane, and I've built my whole channel around them. So it's kind of hypocritical for me to go, nope, I hate you. You're bad at this. You're scamming people. But no, I don't think they are. I just think it's a way to make it's good marketing, in my opinion, and that's about it, really. And until I see any really decent updates with this game, oh wow, okay, here comes the infantry. They're finally here. This is going to be the bit where the Americans. Oh god. Yeah, this is going to be the bit where the Americans actually take some casualties, I think. They're just walking in. I do like the animations though, so that's a good thing. I love them walking with their, where they're kind of like shooting it from their hip. Oh, they're all, what are they doing? Oh, they're going for the artillery. And this bunker over here. Go on. Oh, no, no, no. Go on. Oh, we need a damn good shot right there, if we can. Is he reloaded? He's reloading. We're going to do this. We're going to take a shot. Oh, I don't know, left or right. I'm not sure which one to go. Okay, okay. We're going to go right there, right there. Oh, no. Okay, that was a bit... I wasn't aiming there, but never mind. Whatever floats your boat, lad. Okay, we've still got a pattern in action. Let's see the action over here. The Soviet Union are now taking the trenches. They got this. Got some M14s right there. I forgot to mention that we have M14s. I think these are all from different eras because I think the M14 rolled out and replaced the M1 Grand, I believe. I think it was just more efficient, I think. Had a better range as well. And also a better ammo capacity. The M1 Grand, I'm pretty sure it had... It still used those 5-round clips, didn't it? I'm not sure if they upgraded the clips or... Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. Oh no, we've lost the other pattern. There's a Russian flamethrower right here. Let us boil him, Sergey. Come on, you got this. No, where's he gone? Okay, we're going to try and boil this paladin right here. Okay, so realistically, you would just boil inside there. Be like 1 billion degrees. And that's how you do it. Right there, look. That was a team effort. This is still anyone's battle, though. Okay, so these guys over here, you need to get into this trench now because there's no point in being over there. There's nobody coming from over there. Let's get in that helicopter, show you guys the helicopter mechanics. So I realistically should use a pilot, but I'm just going to use these guys. We're just going to pretend that these two right here are also trained pilots, and maybe they're a part of the CIA or something. But these things take 2 pilots, and these ones have a minigun and also rockets, look. And I think, how many rockets do we have? Is that like 7 rockets per side? I believe so. We're going to go into first person right here. Look, start the engine. And now watch this beauty. This is why I want to use this for Army Men of War. How epic is this? Okay, now we're going to try and force the Russians to retreat now. Also, if we press number 2, go to rockets. Oh, get that side, look. There we go. Force them to retreat. We're going to go backwards as well. Some proper air support. This is so cool. Don't know why we've got a little Apache in the corner right there. Maybe that's because it's from Call to Arms. But never mind. Okay, we're just going to go and take out any of the reserves now. Oh, we're taking shots. There we go. No, we're out of ammo. There's a truck full of men there. Oh no, they're getting out now. They're all spooked. They're like, run away. do this. Oh, okay. AA took him out. So we have got another one. I'm going to show you guys the other helicopter right now. Okay, I think we've pretty much won this battle now. It's just a mopping up scenario now. Oh, no, we've still got some Soviet soldiers over here engaging with our very good NATO Americans. But yeah, like I say, it'll be amazing if we could see, like, the Brits and the French and every other member of NATO. Get him, Tiger. Yep, it's just a mopping up operation now. So we're going to get a couple of the dudes. Again, you guys, we're just going to say these two are trained pilots. We're going to get them in this one, and I'm going to show you the difference now. And like I say, there is two variants of Russian helicopters as well. I would show you them, but they're practically the same. I mean, they're a different model. I can show you guys them right here, look, whilst they get in. So if we go to the Russians right here, you got the Mil, and they have exactly the same effect as the Americans pretty much. Same amount of missiles, same amount of everything really. It's a really good balancing system. So we could make some really epic helicopter fights. So let me know in the comments, should we make a helicopter fight? Oh dudes, we could even make Vietnam and make a really cool, like, Flight of the Valkyrie scene. That'd be cool. Now we're going to take off with him. And this guy has 36 missiles, so we're going to be able to mop up really good with this. Oh, hello, who's it? And it's as easy as that when you have a UH-1. I think that's what they're called, the Iroquois. There you, bye-bye. What you get. And I think we've got to win. Oh, there's some trucks over there as well. Oh, it's supply trucks. Okay, we're just going to one you. Oh, wow, we hit the fence, I think. We're just going to... We'll do you first. Do they not die or something? What is going on here? Oh, okay. So, good job. Let's go and find some more enemies. Maybe it's because they're on the same team or something. Oh, we've got more. Okay, we've got like a whole other army over here. Okay, so... And we're out of ammo, so... All that we can do over here, let's land it. So... We retreat back here. And we hold Alt. You actually can land them as well, it's so cool. I love the helicopters. So now we can get him out if we wanted to. Get out. No, oh no, don't take off. What are you doing? Oh, okay, I think I pressed the wrong button. How cool is that? We can actually drop soldiers off. We've got a sniper. That was actually really good skills right there. Let's sneak up, see if we've got any enemies to kill over here. If you guys would like to see a sort of Cold War scenario, that'd be pretty cool. I'd be really happy to do that with this new game. I think everything... Oh, hello. You can't aim. Uh-oh. No. Come on. Oh, God. Okay, they're all ganging up on him. Okay, sniper, sniper, sniper. Lock on, lock on, lock on. I missed. How can I miss? Okay, screw this. Grenade. Oh. I think we're good. We're all good, dudes. This is for America. Come on. Get him. See, look, it locks onto him. No! Okay, maybe not. That was the biggest fail of a sniper that the internet has ever seen. Please don't. Yeah, I think we're just going to pretend that never happened. Keep it to yourselves. Don't share that, please. You know, that was not me. I think at least we did some damage with a helicopter. Look at that. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Men of War Assault Squad 2, The Cold War. A brand new game. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to go and check it out. I have shared my opinion on this new game. And also, to summarise, I think it's got really good potential. I really love the Cold War. It's always been a big seller. I mean, look at Red Rising and all the other games. I mean, the cool thing about this is that it's on a 64-bit engine. So there's less crashes and things like that. It's a lot more optimized. I do love all the HD assets and things like that, but we already had that in Call to Arms. If anything, it's just Call to Arms without the first person. And there's a tank still alive right there. But I'm Mighty Mapper 123.
I'm going to leave these Americans to take out the tank.
Yes, sir.
Like, we're just going to send everyone to attack it. Go on, everybody. Go and get the tank. Especially you. You've got a freaking bazooka. And he misses. Right, we're going to manually take control of this. Yeah, just dodge the bullets. Okay, he doesn't want to die, but never mind. I'm Mike Muff123, and I will see you all in the next one.